Is your nonprofit getting really small donations from really big companies? Or worst of all, in-kind donations when you really need money? Over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to walk you through the one change you need to make to get bigger gifts from corporate sponsors. I'm Dan Johnson. I've helped small and medium nonprofits raise over $3 million, and I am teaching you fundraising in 5 minutes a day. Follow me for more. Here's what you're probably doing to bring in corporate sponsors. You're making a list of the companies that you and your board know. You're creating a series of packages like bronze and silver and gold. And you're reaching out to local companies asking for sponsorship. And then crickets. You might get a few small yeses to give you some things to auction and maybe even a $100 donation, but that's it. And you know these companies have so much more to give. Well, what's going wrong? I want you to put yourself in that corporate executive's shoes for a moment. I want you to imagine what their life is like, whether this is a smaller business, kind of a local community business, or a regional business, or a large corporation. I want you to imagine that they wake up and it's their 4 or 5 or 6 a.m. alarm, and they have tons of fires to put out throughout the entire day. And they're a giving person. They really have an amazing heart for the community, but they don't have a lot of time. And they get an email from you or a call from you, a nonprofit they don't know, asking for money. They're a kind person. They like to give in the community, but they know they can't support everyone who calls asking them for money. And so they give you something small to make you happy and for them to feel good, and they move on. But that's not the kind of nonprofit you run. You're not just a run-of-the-mill organization. You're actually making a significant impact in the community. So how can you get them to see that and increase their investment in you? It's really simple. Put them first. The number 2 rule of fundraising is this: donors are partners. If you want real money, you need to create a real win-win with your potential sponsor. How do you do that? First, make your first outreach about them. Whether this is a call, whether this is an email, whatever it is, make your first outreach about them. You're a nonprofit working on X issue in the community, and either they care a lot about this issue or you have their audience at your event. Then tell them a little bit about the event, tease it a little bit, and offer a meeting to learn more about them. Not about you. This is not about your organization, what you bring to the table. You cannot create a win-win unless you know how the other person will win. Offer a meeting to learn more about them and what their company does. And in that meeting, you're going to ask questions like, how long have you been around? Who are your target audiences? How are you marketing your business so far? What's missing from that? How do they usually sponsor events in the community? What kind of an impact do they want to make on their local community long term? You're not getting major donations from corporate sponsors right now because they don't know what's in it for them. And if you want those major donations, you have to make it a major win-win. Now, I put together a 5-minute guide to help you get major donations from corporate sponsors. If you want it, just type big sponsors below this video and I will send it your way. Otherwise, this is your 5-minute fundraising coach. Follow for more.